if it's two things that I like about anime, it's hentai and ecchi. Yes, those are my two favorite genres. Alright, now don't get me wrong, those aren't the only genres I like. There are some anime shows that I really do enjoy that don't fit those categories. I don't necessarily focus all on fan service. There's quite a lot of stuff out there. There's Black Lagoon, Go-Go 13, there's Black Butler, sometimes Inuyasha, and Everybody Loves Cowboy Bebop, just to name a few, you know? But when it comes to hentai and ecchi, those are the two main those are the two main genres in anime that I just have quite a number of issues with. They bother me in certain aspects, the things that happen in those programs. So, I'm gonna kind of vent a little bit, but, keep my cool. It's gonna be like a cool venting, like air conditioning. I'm getting off course here. Let's start with hentai. Hentai, for any of you who are not who do not understand the anime scene, is basically anime porn. Okay, that's basically what it is, and some of it's pretty good, while the vast majority of it, as I've seen lately, not so much. There's just some things that I do not like that just aren't really good. You know, one of the things that I am not a big fan of is because this video is going to be on YouTube and Twitch, I'm going to try and keep it as PG as possible. I don't like what's a good word to describe it? The large amount of ice cream that is distributed from the gun, if you catch the meaning, you know? I get it. We all love ice cream, and we all love the leaving a nice volume, as it were, but when it comes to hentai, they just get too fucking far with it. I mean, just way too fucking far with it. I can't get into it, man. It's so much. There's no way. It's not feasibly, scientifically, biologically possible. Sometimes I'll be watching a good one, a nice series or what have you, and it's good and it's got a nice pace to it. I dig the rhythm, and then all of a sudden we get to the finish and it's all over the goddamn place. It's like a soft serve ice cream machine just went out of control, and the only way that they could stop it was they had to unplug it. I can't, man. There's just too fucking much. There are some scenes that I've actually seen in which a lady becomes pregnant with ice cream, if you know what I mean. And I don't need to see that. That's a major turn off. That puts me in what's known as a black swan moment. The engine is still going, but at the same time it's stalling out, and it doesn't know if it should try and just go full stall or at least try to correct itself. I don't know. It's terrible. It's a horrible thing to experience. I mean, it's just terrible. All right, and especially when it's being eaten. I can't get into it. All right, I honestly can't. I all know that there are ladies who really enjoy ice cream, as it were, but oh my God, do you really need to with that much? Especially when they're eating it or holding it in their mouths, as it were. I mean, it's like when you shake a can of whipped cream and you just shoot it into your mouth. Just put your lips over it and then shoot the whipped cream into your mouth, and it just fills your mouth up with the whipped cream. It's like that. You don't need no. Just no. Okay? It's scary. It freaks me the fuck out. I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't get into it. It's just not my thing. No. Just no. No, please. Never with that. Just dial it back, okay? Turn down the volume, as it were. The other thing that really freaks me out about hentai is the cross-section. You know how the scene will start and, things will start to pick up a rhythm and what have you, and then all of a sudden you get like the internal cross-section of the activities that are going on. I don't. Dude, why? You ruined it. It was just going great, and then this happens, and I'm like, I can't deal with it. Now, I want to make clear, it doesn't make me nauseous. It doesn't make me sick. I mean, it definitely doesn't gross me out. The thing is that with me, I I like looking at medical stuff. You know, I like looking at sometimes medical journals and looking up, you know, the human anatomy. That's my thing. I like doing that legitimately, like actual doctor medicine stuff because I'm intrigued by it. So when I see a cross section, my brain kind of switches modes, as it were. It goes from to, oh my god, this is amazing, to, that is a nice cross section there. It's well done. Yeah, they got this part taken care of, and that part's correct. That's where it's supposed to be, and everything else, yeah, this is really good. It just brings me out of the mode that I'm in, the state that I'm currently in. And it kind of gives me a headache. Because on one end, I'm trying to enjoy this, and on the other end, I just can't. I honestly, truly cannot. I just can't do it. And when that happens, it's just, no. Just no. Okay? I can't do it. I honestly cannot do it. It's just not my thing. The third thing that bothers me, and this is something that is kind of, I guess, outside it as in a sense, is when you're on Twitter and you follow people who are posting snippets of the hentai. You know, sometimes it'll be 2 minutes, sometimes it'll be 30 seconds, whatever, and you have no idea where it came from. I hate that so much. You know, I get it. It's copyright to the respective owners, but you can at least give me the title. Or maybe I want to see some more of that. You know, I got Crunchyroll. You know, I have legit sources for this type of stuff. Just tell me where it is. What's the name of it? And you can never tweet them and ask them what it is. They'll seldom tell you. Alright? It's just like, we saw a clip, we got it, here it is, enjoy. Well, where did it come from? Well, just tell me where it is. I don't need you to link me to it. Just give me a fucking name so I can look it up, man. That was some good stuff. But no, it doesn't happen. So you're just sitting there and you're like, fuck. Another tweet that I have to bookmark. And believe me, I'm telling you right now, I got a lot of bookmarked tweets. And not with the new bookmark feature, I mean actually in the browser. It's incredibly large. I think it might be slowing my browser down. I don't know. I want to purge it, but at the same time, there's so many other links that I have to important shit, and I can't remember them all. So I'm going to have to go through my bookmarks manager one of these goddamn days. Fuck. Oddly enough, though, even though those are the only things that I do not like about hentai, I have no problems with the tentacle stuff. I honestly don't. It's not... I don't hate it. You know? It's just weird like that. So let's move on to Ecchi. Ecchi, of course, is the raunchy, naughty, tongue-in-cheek, innuendo, sexy stuff. It's not hentai, mind you, but it's kind of like, you know, sometimes you might see ample cleavage, sometimes you might see nudity, other times you might get a flash of the underwears, and they're going to be tight and skimpy. And I like that. That's just, it speaks to me. It really does. It's the most amazing thing ever. The one thing, however, that bothers me about it is the bunk and the funk that I get for what kind of ecchi I'm watching. I mean, my god. I tell someone that here's the thing. Let me tell you something. A few years ago, with some people that I used to know, they asked me about my favorite form of fan service. You know, they asked me what my favorite fan service anime was. I come up, and yes, I'm probably gonna get bunked for it for saying just its name, High School of the Dead. In less than 5 fucking seconds, everybody turned their fucking noses up. It's like I shit in their cereal, and they just can't stand the smell, and they're really pissed. And I'm just like, what the fuck, man? You asked, I told you. I done told you, son. I don't see what the problem is. You know what everyone has a problem with in High School of the Dead? You know what it is? Do you know what it is? I'll be happy to tell you. See, in one of the episodes, there is like a bullet time dodgy thing. You know, one of the female characters, who's very buxom, manages to dodge a sniper bullet that's being shot towards a zombie. Now, the bullet travels towards her chest, where her breasts are, and she moves in such a way that the boobs kind of move out of the path of the bullet and travel through, in between the space in between. So the bullet doesn't hit her and she's fine, but everyone just freaks the fuck out. They just get all pissed off because they say that's not feasibly possible. My argument is, what the fuck does it matter? It's an anime. It's not supposed to be limited to reality and shit. You can make up whatever the fuck you want. You've got fucking people flying in space defeating demons. You've got people who turn into demons after having sex. You got people being turned into demons just for the hell of it and killing stuff. There's one fucking anime series in which a man with magical powers can only sustain those powers and recharge them and use them if he drinks breast milk. I'm not fucking with you. I forget the name, but it's a thing. I have it. It's like, well, what are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? And what happens? He just pops open that shirt and starts sucking. I'm not joking. This is an actual thing. And he kicks ass. Kicks a lot of ass. It's just the way his powers work. They require breast milk. Do I get bunged for that? No. But High School of the Dead, I can't even mention that in certain circles. There was once an anime forum that I used to be a part of a ways back. I have actually been kicked off of that forum. I'm not even fucking kidding. I got kicked off of there because they thought that I was trolling because I said I liked High School of the Dead. It caused so much of an upstink that they closed the thread and they removed it. I only had one thread on there, and I was only making comments to that one thread. So they just cut the thread out and said, "Hey, we get that you're a good member of the community, but you pissed off a lot of people, and quite frankly, we really think that you did that on purpose, so out you go." I mean, fuck, man. It's just so fucking ridiculous. I can't understand why anyone would give me such bunk over an anime. You ask me what I like to watch, I tell you, and then you're like, get the fuck out of my face. Come on, man. That shit ain't cool. Moving on, the second thing that bothers me about ecchi is how people just don't quite get it in a way, or think that that's all you like. Let me tell you something. I love variety, okay? I know that there are certain types of things that I like, and that I adhere to, and I watch a bit of them, okay? We get it. It's a given. But it's not all that I do. There's a lot of stuff. There's a lot of different things that I enjoy, and there's a lot of different things that I like to watch. It's not always the same themed thing over and over again. But you can't really tell that to some people. You can say, hey, I watch this for this, and I like it because of this, and instantaneously they will say, oh, yeah, right, sure you do. Some things have really good storylines. Yeah, there's the occasional boobs. You might see a flash of the ass. But that's just what's part of how they made it. I didn't make the fucking anime, for crying out loud. But it is good. There's a lot of good storylines and a lot of good action sequences and shit that goes on. And it's good stuff. Legitimately good stuff. But try as I might, it's the same stuff over and over. Watch it for the tits. I think that's one of the misconceptions that people have with fan service like that. They kind of figure that if that's because there's busty characters in it, that's all you watch it for. And it's not. I think that it's really good, especially in this day and age, that you have a series, a TV show, or whatever that's not afraid to exaggerate certain attributes of the characters. Okay? And I'm not just talking to ladies, the men do it too. There are some dudes with incredibly large, unbelievably huge muscles and gigantic wankuses. I've seen it. It's a thing. Alright? And there's nothing wrong with it. I think that it's pretty healthy to express your creative muse like that. I think it's healthy to explore and overdo, in a sense, but within reason. Totally fine to do that. And I don't think that it's okay to ridicule someone because they watch anime or because they're into certain genres, like I am with the hentai and the ecchi. It's not okay to do that, in my opinion. I just don't understand it, though. You know, it's like people who laugh at dark comedies. They're meant to be funny. It's dark humor, but some people just don't get it, I guess. And I guess some things you just can't fix when it comes to certain things, especially with anime. You can change stuff around, you can change the dynamic, but I don't want to call it a stereotype, but in the end, it's kind of fits in a sense. It's kind of locked in, as it were. So I guess you just got to deal. And the very final thing, the ultimate final thing that I do not like about ecchi, the one thing that just really, really gets to me, and I definitely know I am going to get so much stink for this, is that, yes, I'm going to say it, brace yourself. No English dubs. There. Okay? I know what everyone says. It's better that you listen to it when it's subbed. The English subs are better than the English dubs, and you wanna read that shit. I don't wanna. Okay? If I have a really good anime, no matter what genre it is, especially if it's ecchi, I don't want to read what's going on because it's like I'm doing a back and forth thing with tennis. It's like fucking Wimbledon. I have to look at the screen, and I'm seeing stuff happening, and then I gotta look down and see what they're saying, and then I gotta look back up, and I gotta look back down, and then I gotta look back up. There's a lot of talking in anime, goddammit. A lot of talking. Holy shit, there's a lot of talking. And when there's an action scene, there's a lot of stuff going on. Do you honestly think that I want to look down at text, read it, and then look back up and it's like, wait, what just happened? It's really hard for people to do that. Not everybody can watch a film and read the text at the same fucking time. It's distracting. It's very distracting for me. I can't do it. I'm watching a movie, not reading a movie. I could see it if I was deaf and I have no idea what anyone is saying, then I could easily adapt to it and shit. I get that. Okay? But fuck me, man. I don't want to read when I can hear. Alright, whenever I'm on the computer and I'm watching stuff off Crunchyroll, I have my headset on. Alright, the volume's at a proper adjustment. It's at a proper level. It's not gonna fuck me up. Okay, it's not gonna screw me over. It's not gonna mess up my ears. I can hear it. I don't need the fucking subtitles, especially if it's hard subbed. I don't want that. Okay, give me some English. Alright, give me some English, please. It's okay. You don't have to get mad at me because I like that shit. It's alright. It's alright, dude. Don't get mad at me because I'd rather listen to the characters speaking in English. Okay? Alright, so it's different. I know this. I know it's true. It's completely different. And it bothers you that it's different because the way that they say it, they change some words around, they change the way that the characters are speaking, and the dialogue. I understand, okay? But I can still make out what the story's all about. Sometimes it doesn't make a lot of sense what they say. I get it. There's a little lost in translation moment that happens, but it's not so bad that I can't understand what's going the fuck on. Okay? It's not that bad at all. I just wanna enjoy the good shit and not have to deal with being either grossed out, weirded out, or stuck in like a state of flux. And I want to be able to talk about it and not get so much blowback that it's like, dude, what the fuck? That's all I want. And I don't see a problem with that. I wouldn't do the same. I would do the same to somebody else, It's like, hey, I like watching this type of stuff, and it's awesome. And it's like, I might have my reservations about it, and yeah, I might complain about it, but you know what? I'm not going to stop you. I'm not going to stop you from watching it. I'm not going to bust your balls. Okay? I don't like The Bachelorette or The Bachelor. I know my family does. I know my sisters like it. I know my mom likes it. They've watched countless seasons. And it sucks to the big wazoo. But am I going to try and stop them? Am I going to browbeat them or shame them? No. No, I'm not. I'm not gonna do that. I just want to watch a good hentai that has good fucking and just, you know, doesn't have so much ice cream everywhere, and it doesn't have the very atomically accurate and correct cross sections of the action on the inside of the engine, as it were. It is really hard to not get rated, to not go R on this shit. Oh my god. I actually have pain just above my left eye. I feel a vein throbbing. Jesus. Oh. Oh, I hope this isn't the end of me. But, you know, that's about it. I'm just gonna call it there and just end it while I have brain function, or I'm able to think. Okay, so that concludes this little topic of discussion. Feel free to like, comment, and subscribe if you're watching this on YouTube. If you're watching over it on Twitch, you can post some comments up in chat. It'll save them, and I'll read them. At least that's what I hope it does. I hope it works like that. If it doesn't, I apologize, and, you know, I'm an idiot. And also on Twitch, feel free to follow the channel, you know, for more content. I host the Midnight Ride. It's great streams, variety streams, awesome, hip, amazing. And feel free to, you know, throw a subscription in there. It's okay. It's totally fine. Either way, thank you very much for listening. Thank you very much for watching. And you guys take care and just enjoy life as best as you can. I was GodOfKnockers, and it's been real nice talking to you. Laters.